Well, hello there. Welcome to my Thursday Blues Club. Hi Toby, hi John, hi two Johns, John Brooke, John Moretti, Richard Donovan. Hello Jan, that's Steve, Jane Houghton. So I'll get on with it in a minute. Anyway, good to have you here. Go out when you're ready. You come back when you please. You can do what you want, baby. You know that's alright with me. But I love you, I love you, and I tell the whole world that I do. That I'm just a bit tired of seeking around for you. I got wise to you, baby. You're not the only fish in the sea. And don't you ask me no questions. And don't you lie to me. You go out when you get ready. You come home when you do. You think you can do what you want, baby, that should be alright with me. I got wise to you, baby. You're not the only bird in the sky. So don't you ask me no questions. And don't you tell me no lies. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in again, you lovely people. So Jane, hello Jane Houghton. Chris, hello Chris. Now Chris, don't go to sleep for a while, will you? You asked me for a request and I'll see if I can do that. David Turner, hello David. Nice to have you there. Adelaide, happy Thanksgiving. Yep, you got that in first, Adelaide. Yep, happy Thanksgiving. Graham Yeah, well, yeah, thank you for coming back again, Graham, because I did a session on Tuesday. Lynn, hello to Lynn up in Norfolk, and Peter Beckley, and Kathy Peachy, and Shani and Malcolm. Toby, I've said hello to Toby. John Monk, hi John. David Pitchford. Oh, Ron Westrop. Hello, Ron. How are you? Yeah, somewhere up in East Anglia, Ron is, I'm sure. I can't remember where. Chris, hello, Chris Richardson. Another one up in Norfolk, I think. Mick Nichols. Hello, Mick. Now, again, Mick, hang around because I'm going to try and do the thing that you mentioned last week. Hans, evening Hans from Groningen. Is that how you say it? Groningen. Anyway, from the Netherlands. Hans, Christine, and yeah, Robbie. And I'll get into playing in a minute. But there's so many of you leaving messages. I do appreciate it. Is that Arja? Arja Hughes? Hello. John. Hello to John McKenzie. Dave. And again, Dave Ash. Hello. You mentioned a song that, again, I might be able to fit in tonight, but I've got so many things in my head that I want to do that people have asked me about. But yeah, I might do that, Dave. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Christine, yeah, that's very kind of you, Christine. Better to be having tears of joy listening to this wonderful music rather than tears of COVID. Yep, and Bernie, hello Bernie, and hello to my mum. Hello to my mum and dad. And I might have my head out of camera, I'm not sure. Brigitte? No. Oh no, Brigitte, no, she's not with us yet. It's just Toby suggesting she might want to come in. And Rob and Lee. Oh, you got my CD, Lee. That's great. Okay. If anyone wants my CD, just put some money in my PayPal account. Yeah. So Lynn, we've had, yes, Adam. Hello, Adam. Excuse me. Ruth and Brian. So many of you saying hello tonight. Stevie Anderson. Sorry, a bit of a cough. Mickey. I don't know if I've seen Mickey before here, but hi Mickey. Hi Mickey. Hi to Steve Capes, and there we are. So lots of you, thank you very much. So I'll tell you what, what will I do? Oh yes, I know. I'm going to stick with some of the old school blues for a while, and then I'll quickly get into those requests that I've had. I got the key to the highway, Bill, I'm bound to go. I gotta leave here running, 'cause walking's much too slow. If anyone wanted to know, my first song was Don't Ask Me No Questions. That's a B.B. King song. Bill Bruce's Key to the Highway. When the moon peeps over the mountains, I'll be on my way. I gotta keep on walking until the break of day. Give me one kiss, mama, I'll be on my way. I gotta keep on walking till the break of day. I got the key to the highway, bell out and bound to go. I gotta leave here running, 'cause walking's much too slow. Keep the highway. Yes, I will. I think do the thing that Chris Fosbrook. Chris, hello, Chris. And I wasn't. If anyone thought I was being rude to Chris, saying I was going to do this before he falls asleep, that came from a comment he made. That I think I think he's done his radio show tonight. He does a blues radio show, and then he tunes into my show, but he might be getting a bit tired if he's had a couple of glasses of wine. So, I thought I'd put this at the beginning rather than at the end. So, what am I doing? Yeah. Now, Chris said, could I do Bull-Doze blues? And do you know Bull-Doze blues? You may well do. It's a Henry Thomas song. Now, Henry Thomas was a very original artist because he... I'm putting a harmonica in the rack, you'll notice, but he didn't use a harmonica in the rack. He had a set of what he called quills. He played them at the same time as playing the guitar, because there are pictures of him doing it. And this is way back in the 1920s. And he did this thing called Bull-Doze blues. I've not the faintest idea why it's called Bull-Doze blues. I don't know what the Bull-Doze he's talking about is, and it doesn't seem to appear in the lyrics. Anyway, playing these quills or panpipes. So it's got that beautiful, the Aztec panpipes. It's that sort of thing. So anyway, that's what he did, and this sound is now quite famous because Canned Heat took it and made it going up the country. Only they had a flute player. They didn't have the old panpipes. But if you listen back to that record by Henry Thomas, it's a beautiful sound. So I said to Chris in a message, why are you asking me to do this? I mean, what can I do? I haven't got anything like panpipes. And I'm not that versatile a harmonica player either, so I'm not going to try and replicate that harmonica. But anyway, I will do it in my way. I might have to slip in. So it's this thing called Bull-Doze blues. I don't know why. And you'll see that it's very much like Going Up the Country by Canned Heat. And I say all credit to Canned Heat because people have said, oh, they nicked other people's songs. Well, of course, that's what blues and jazz players do. But they did a really nice version of it, albeit with a flute. So, am I rambling again? You might recognise this. Well, I'm going away, babe. I won't be long. Well, I'm going, babe, and I won't be long. Well, I'm going, babe, and I won't be long. If you don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. If you don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. I don't believe you love me, look what a fool I've been. up the country, don't you wanna come? Well, I'm going up the country, don't you wanna come? We might go someplace we've never been before. Oh my babe, take me back. How in the world, Lord, take me back. Oh my babe, won't you take me back? How in the world, won't you take me back? No use to you running, baby screaming and crying. You got a home, child, long as I got mine. No use to you running, baby screaming and crying. You got a home, child, long as I got mine. Well, I'm going away, baby, and it won't be long. I'm going, baby, and it won't be long. Well, I'm going, baby, and it won't be long. So there we are. That was my version of Bull-Doze Blues with a bit of going up the country, Canned Heat thrown in for good measure. Because I do particularly like that last verse of Canned Heat's. No use you running, screaming and crying, which I like largely because it reminds me of Fred McDowell. That was a line that he often sang. Anyway, here we are. So Canned Heat. In their early days with Al Wilson, it was Al Wilson who sang in that high, tender voice, and Al Wilson was the real sort of old school blues influence in Canned Heat. So he went back to Skip James in particular, and Robert Johnson and people like that. So it was a tragedy when it was a huge tragedy, obviously, when Al Wilson died at the age of 27. I think in 1970. But I've got to say, even before he died, Canned Heat was sort of turning into an unpleasantly loud blues rock band. I'm sorry to have to say that, but I saw Canned Heat twice. The second time they weren't so bad, but the first time, as soon as they started playing, it just blew the audience out the back of the doors of the hall. It was just unbearably loud. And he once said that Al Wilson, because he was, as I say, a gentle soul. And it was a strange mixture, that he would come on and do sort of John Lee Hooker type stuff or Son House, and then the band would come in and all... Anyway, there we are. It was a strange mixture, and he himself once said he couldn't bear playing live. It was just unbearably loud. So there we are. Why do bands do that? Now, I'm an old fogey, aren't I? But I always thought a lot of bands were too loud. But talking to Canned Heat, sorry, I'm talking about Canned Heat, but Al Wilson was Malcolm Humphrey's got his CD, good. Slightly late arriving. Well, I probably forgot to put it in the post box. Actually, remind me where you are, Malcolm. Maybe there's a reason it took a long time getting over to you. You're not in you're not in Australia, are you, Malcolm? Anyway, rambling again. Al Wilson. I'm going to talk about him now because that put me in the mood for Canned Heat. That song by Henry Thomas. And Al Wilson did a remarkable thing. Actually, he was one of the people who helped put Son House literally back on the stage. Son House, one of the fathers of Delta Blues, had stopped playing for at least 20-25 years, and then in the 60s he was encouraged to go back and play again, but he'd actually virtually forgotten his own material and how to play his own songs, and Al Wilson actually sat down with him and went through his own material with him to get him back up to speed. I saw Son House in London with a guitarist sitting in with him, because at that point, when I saw him, which was shortly before he died, he was getting very frail, and there was a guitarist playing with him, and I don't actually know if that was Al Wilson or not. So that's enough about Al Wilson and Canned Heat, except to do maybe their biggest hit. I often do this, but I'll have another go at On the Road Again. Malcolm Humphreys, he wasn't saying the CD was late arriving, he was late arriving, fair enough. I always misunderstand people's comments. I'm not sure why Toby's putting up Walter Trout, but there we are. Great guitarist, but is he someone else who plays rather loud? He does, doesn't he? Well, I'm so tired of crying, back on the road again. I'm on the road again. So tired of crying, back on the road again. I ain't got nobody just to call my special friend. I'm on the road again. 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 Well, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow. Well, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, I didn't have nobody, even no place to go. I'm on the road again. 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 Hi, Roy. Some interesting comments there. You can see those of you who don't know will perhaps work out that some of these people are my old mates from when I was quite young, teenage friends, and we went to see Sun House and some other great blues people. So Bernie's commenting on that. I think, and Ted is. Hammersmith Odeon was it, Ted? You see, I remember seeing Sun House, but I wouldn't have known where. 1970? Down that big road by myself, all by myself. Ain't going down that big road by myself, by myself. If I can't follow you, baby, I'll take somebody else. I'm on the road again. 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 So there we are. That was my canned heat segment there with Bull-Doze Blues and On the Road Again. And there was a comment from Roy Webber. Those of you who know Roy will recognise that he's one of the best blues drummers you could ever hope for. And it's such a joy when I get to play with Roy, which of course hasn't been for quite some time. Now, Dave Ash. I don't know if you're still with us, Dave. Dave very kindly, and there's another. You see, this is lovely. This Thursday session for me, it's therapy for me because it's friends and family. You know, I get a few members of my family. Phil, my brother, commented about the Hamsters being a very loud band. That's my brother, and my mum and dad are watching. My sister Jane sometimes. So it's a lovely family thing. And for old friends, why am I saying this? Oh, it's Dave Ash. So Dave Ash is an old friend that I very rarely see, I'm afraid. Lives down in Devon. And he said, I sent him my CD, and in return he sent me a mixtape of some of his favourite songs. And I've got to say, Dave, you know, some of them are just a little bit too country for me. But one of them I actually do. And this was introduced to me by, I don't know if I'm turning my amp up too high, but I'll just a smidgen. This was introduced to me by Tim Eadie, and he's another guy who I would urge you to look out, particularly if you're into guitar playing. Tim Eadie, E-D-E-Y. But this song is not his song. And he doesn't sing very often, Tim, but he does sing this one. He usually just plays instrumentals. Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. It's by John Prine. Who has fairly recently died. And I think Dave commented on the words. They're certainly good words. You come home late and you come home early. You come on big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world has come over you. What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with fever. I got a worried and a jealous mind. How can a love that will last forever get left so far behind? What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. It's crossed an evil line today. How can you ask me about tomorrow when you ain't got one word to say? What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed and sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. There we are, thank you. My mum says that Jane, my sister, and her love this one. Okay, well, there we are. Yeah, that's well, that's sort of almost country, isn't it? I take it a bit away from true country, I think. But thank you, Dave, for putting that one. I did it actually before I got your CD. But thank you for putting on the CD. I'll just check a few more of your nice messages. Hi, Steve Tolton. Hi to Gary and Doug de Jong in Brisbane. Hi, Doug. Robbie and sorry, Roy Webber. Well, it was Roy Webber. Yeah, he sang. It's a nice compliment. No, it wasn't Roy. You are a fabulous blues drummer. That's just a fact. And Kathy endorses what I say about Tim Eady. And there we are. Lynn. Chris Richardson. Hello, Chris. So I probably said hello to most of you. Graham. Hello, Graham. Dave. Oh, well, Dave seems to approve. Now, Paul Twomey, is it? Paul. Junior Wells, Southside Blues Jam. Yeah. I'm not sure why you said that, but I mean, Junior Wells, I'm a huge fan of Junior Wells. I could in a minute do a Junior Wells song. Am I being too malleable here? You're just blowing me in all these directions. Okay, I'll do a Junior Wells song. Well, when I say Junior Wells, of course, bear with me. It needs this guitar, and I've got to find the right harmonica, and I've got to explain that although it's what I'm doing is very much Junior Wells's version, it's actually a song originally by Sonny Williamson the first. I'm not going into all this stuff about who was the first and who was the second. If you don't know that, you can look it up. Yes, this is the right key, the right harmonica. So, Steve's asked for Stormy Monday. All these people want. I mean, I can do that, Steve, but I'm going to first see if I can do a Junior Wells song, because I think Paul's asking for one. Now, Junior Wells is a fabulous harmonica player, and I'm not a fabulous harmonica player in anyone's book, but I just love Junior Wells. So he took this old Sonny Williamson song, "Come See Me Early in the Morning," and with Buddy Guy on guitar, they made it something really special. Yep, early in the morning, Roy. Right. Is that the key I want to do it in? Yeah, that'll do, I think. Come see me early in the morning, baby, about the break of day. Come see me early in the morning, baby, about the break of day. You should have seen me hug my pillow where my baby used to lay. One bottle of wine 2 drinks of gin. A pretty woman put me in the shape that I'm in. Come see me early in the morning, baby, about the break of day. You should have seen me hug that pillow where my baby used to lay. Walked past the juke joint, looked in through the door. They were doing the boogie woogie in the middle of the floor. Come see me early in the morning, baby, about the break of day. You should have seen me hug that pillow where my baby used to lay. So there we are. That was a bit of Uni World style stuff for. Oh come on! Who asked me to do that? This is terrible. Who asked me to do that? I did it for you though, didn't I? But I've forgotten who it was. Paul? No? What was it? Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the other comments anyway. Martin, oh yeah, it was Paul, wasn't it? Paul, you wanted me to do that, Junior Wells, a bit of Junior Wells, and yeah, and Adam says anything you do is fine. Whew, you don't know what you're asking for then, Adam. Adam, I might go into all sorts of strange territory. Okay, we're all talking about the weather. And Phil's saying in my first 2 groups I was a harmonica player. I don't know about that, Phil. I was certainly the harmonica player. The first group I played with was a group fantastically called Blues Soup. We were one of those groups who only ever rehearsed, or at least until I had to leave because family moved. We only rehearsed. Then they started to get gigs, of course. Blues Soup, and I played harmonica then. That's true, but not. Still not very well. Delmark, hi. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'll do something totally different. I'll do some. I don't do much of the American Songbook type of stuff, but this is one. After all, it is Thanksgiving, so I don't know where that comes into it, but I'll make that my excuse. So yeah, a bit of a standard. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom's so nervous that he answers twice. It's really killing how he's so willing to make whoopee. Picture a little love nest right where the roses bloom. Picture that same sweet love nest. See what a year can bring. Now that didn't rhyme, did it? He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious that he even sews. So don't forget, folk, that's what you get, folk, for making whoopee. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? What can you guess? He says he's busy, but she says, is he? I think he's making whoopee. She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone and he doesn't write. He says he's busy. She says, is he? I think he's making whoopee. He doesn't make much money, only about 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny says he can give 6 to her. He says, now judge, suppose I fail. Well then you'll budge right into jail. You better keep her, you know it's cheaper than making whoopee. It's cheaper than making whoopee. Making whoopee. Okay, well that's a song with a lot of words, isn't it? And I remembered most of them, not all. Now, this is a song. What's the next song I want to do? It's for... Oh, hang on. I try to get these things in my head and then it goes. Mark. I think, Mark, you asked me to do a Sonny Boylinson song. Yeah, Sonny Boylinson song. That's right, Mark. Yeah, you're still with us, aren't you, Mark? Mark Nichols. Don't forget mine. He actually says, don't forget mine. Mark, I've not forgotten yours, but this is a very odd song with the disturbing title, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Now, I love it because Mark's got a story about it. It's a Sonny Boy Williamson song, Sonny Boy Williamson II. And I'm playing for time because I'm trying to remember Mark's story. He said that when he was young, he was given, I think, a compilation album on a Pie compilation, one of those cheap label things, a blues compilation, those things. I mean, in those days, in the 60s, it was great that we could hear so many people, you know, Chuck Berry and Muddy Waters and Little Walter and all the rest of them through these compilations. And this one had Fattening Frogs for Snakes by Sonny Boylinson. And I believe, and Mark, you're going to put a note to correct me if I've got this wrong, but I think it was Ronnie Wood, wasn't it, who you were at school with? Now I messed up the story by not being very good on the punchline, but Ron Wood gave him this record, which is how he got into the blues. So I'm going to have a go at sing this strange song, "Fattening Frogs for Snakes." I've got to play harmonica on this, haven't I? Because it's a Sonny Boylston number. It's not a good reason. And what on earth does that mean? It's not. I mean, it's quite a disturbing thing, but I think it sort of means that you're being taken advantage of in whatever way you want to interpret it. That you're doing something that's only going to benefit someone else. And I'm going to. And now I bet when Sonny Boylston recorded this in 1959, he didn't think that 60 years later people would still be singing it, and that not only would they still be singing it, but singing it with the original words, which, as you will see, date it somewhat. You'll bear with me. Ronnie Wood, there you are. This isn't a song I've ever done before, and I've got to just get it in my head. Took me a long time to find out my mistakes. Took me a long time to find out my mistakes. Bet you my bottom dollar I'm not fattening no more frogs for snakes. Found out my downfall back in 1938. See what I mean about dating it? Found out my downfall back in 1938. I'm telling all my friends, not fattening no more frogs for snakes. 1957, I gotta correct all my mistakes. 1957, I gotta correct all of my mistakes. I'm telling all my friends, including my wife and everybody else, I'm not fattening no frogs for snakes. Okay, fattening frogs. That was for Mark, and Bill is here. I see Bill Orwell. Great to have you on board, Bill. Now, I think if I can get myself in the, if I can calm down a bit for this, I'll do one. I'll do one for my mum. As I say, it's very much a family and friends night. This, so you'll bear with me, won't you? If I do one for my mum. Ah. You put your hand in mine and you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, but you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. To you I'm just a friend, that's all I ever am, 'cause you don't know me. I've never known the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Alone and shy, I let my chances go by, afraid that you might not love me too. You take your hand in mine and you say goodbye. I watch you walk away with that lucky guy, but you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. Cause you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. I'm just looking at your comments. I miss a lot of them. Robbie says, nobody loves you like your mum. Well, B.B. King's did a song. Do you know that one? Nobody loves me but my mother. And sometimes I think she might be jiving too. David Pitchford went to school with Trevor Brooking. Right. But you will never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. Okay. Thank you. I might be taking this whole talking while I'm playing thing a bit far, but thank you, Mum. Hope you like that. Just wondering where I go from here. I think I've done the requests, or the ones I felt I could. Oh, no, I had another. I saw someone popped up earlier and asked for Feels Like Rain. So I'll change guitar again. No, I won't do Feels Like Rain. I'll come back to that if I remember. I'll come back to that, maybe do it at the end. Okay. I'll change guitar though. I'll do the... go on to this guitar in open G, for those of you who know about keys and tunings. Right, it's time I did it. I should go and do some Down Home Blues, really, shouldn't I, after that? So this is a Fred McDowell tune because I always like to do something by Fred McDowell. I feel if any tiny bit of good can come from my playing music to my friends on a Thursday, it might be that I'm spreading the word about Fred McDowell. And if just one of you listens to Fred McDowell, I'll be pleased, because he was my biggest influence. Great blues man, Fred McDowell. Right, I haven't got this guitar plugged in yet. This is a thing that Fred McDowell did called Kokomo, and it based. And again, this it's a tune. The words and go back a lot further than when he did it. Anyway, Kokomo. I don't know. Jane Houghton says open G. Yeah, Jane, do you play guitar? I'm trying to catch up with the comments, but I've lost the thread. I think I don't quite understand what some of you are saying. Anyway, there we are. Kokomo. Kokomo, Kokomo, ride. Kokomo, your daddy, I'll be back tomorrow night. Cry. Don't you wanna go? That 11 light city, still don't go there. Well, I met my baby in the middle of the road. Cry, sweet daddy, get your jelly roll. Cry. Don't you wanna go? To that 11 light city, sweet old Kokomo. city. Sweet old Croker, sweet old Croker, sweet old Croker, home. Ruby Florence, another family member. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is family night. Someone asked me. David said, "What Fred McDowell record would I recommend?" Honestly, David, that he had so much material that was issued and reissued that it's difficult to keep track of it. But I think the thing for me anyway, the earlier the better. The first recordings he did when he was first discovered, if you like, when he did field recordings for Alan Lomax. I mean, Alan Lomax went round to Fred McDowell's house, and he was so chuffed, you know, that somebody wanted to hear what he was playing. And those early recordings with Alan Lomax, absolutely wonderful. Everything, he was great. Yeah, the earlier stuff had a real excitement that I would recommend. Okay, where are we? 10 past 10? I said I do feel like rain for somebody, but I'll just stick with this guitar a bit. Do a bit of boogie. Now Ruby Florence says, "Hello, Mum." Now her mum, I'm not sure she'll be listening. I don't think she's managed to. There's a bit of a story to this, but anyway, Myra is very grateful to those of you who have sent messages wishing her well, because she had a nasty accident and she's still recovering, and she's not yet back at home, but she's doing fine, and she's got my tablet and is trying to make it work with the NHS Wi-Fi, but I think she's struggling. Anyway, there we are. But she certainly asked me to pass on my thanks to those of you who have sent her messages. Now, where am I? She got away, she got a walk, a kind of swing that can't be taught, and I'm sold. Baby, I'm sold. She got rhythm, she got rhyme, slipping in right on time. I gotta move on in. But there's only one way I'm ever gonna get a chance. She's making me dance, and I'm gonna dance. She got sass, she got style, she pulls me in with just a smile, and I'm a puppet on a string. She takes my hand and hits the floor. I wanna quit, but she begs for more. I'm willing to be her clown, but there's only one way I'm ever gonna get a chance. She's making me dance, and I'm gonna dance. Helpless and hopeless, I can barely stand, worn out and weary, but there's only one way. There's only one way. There's only one way. There's only one way I'm ever gonna get a chance. She's making me dance, I don't dance. hopeless. I can barely stand. Worn out and weary, but I've only got one more chance. I've only got this one chance. I've only got this chance. I've only got this chance. I've only got one more chance. She's making me dance, and I don't dance. 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 Thank you. Thanks for your kind messages to Myra, who, yeah, she may be watching this. I don't know. Right. Oh, well, I sometimes get asked to do Robert Johnson songs, and I do love doing Robert Johnson songs. But it's a while. They're not sort of something I regularly put in my repertoire. And this one sounds a bit doomy, but it's it's an old theme. Hellhound on My Trail, and Robert Johnson was doing this in the tradition of some of those sort of doomy songs, particularly Skip James. I think he was drawing on. Anyway, this is my version of Hellhound on My Trail. Then I'll get to something more cheery. I gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Blues falling down like hail, blues falling down like hail, blues falling down like hail. Gotta keep moving, blues falling down like hail. Can't keep from worrying. There's a hellhound on my trail, hellhound on my trail. If today was Christmas Eve, today was Christmas Eve, and tomorrow was Christmas Day, oh, wouldn't we have a time? Today was Christmas Eve, tomorrow Christmas Day. All I need is my sweet baby, just to drive my blues away, drive my blues away. tell the wind is rising, the wind is rising. Leaves trembling on the tree. The wind is rising, wind is rising. Leaves trembling on the tree. All I need is my sweet woman, just to love and comfort me, love and comfort me. Okay, Hellhound on my trail. Thank you. I'll get back to. I know John Monk. I'll do Feels Like Rain in perhaps as the last number in a moment. I'll do another one first because John Monk, I know likes this one, and one or two others have asked me to do it. I think so. It's Talk to Me, Baby. Back on very familiar territory. Talk to Me, Baby. So. And if Myra, if you're listening, that's great. She'll be listening on the headphones, hopefully in bed. So I'll do. I'll do Talk to Me, Baby, which is a tune by Elmore James that I must have been playing for more than 50 years. Certainly more than 50 years. Yeah. So you'd think I'd get it right by now. To my baby on the telephone, she said, "Stop what you're doing, baby, come on home. I can't hold out too long. I got a real good feeling talking to you on the telephone." She said, "Daddy, you can walk, run or fly. I love you, baby, but I hate to see you cry. I can't hold out too long. I got a real good feeling talking to you on the telephone. Come on and talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. I got a real good feeling you on the telephone. On the telephone she said, stop what you're doing and baby come on home. I can't hold out, I can't hold out too long. I get a real good feeling talking to you on the telephone. Come on and talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Get a real good feeling. Come on and talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. I get a real good feeling talking to you on the telephone. So thank you very much. I'll do one quick. Someone earlier mentioned, I believe, Feels Like Rain, and Myra. I'm going to do this for Myra because if she is watching, I know she likes this. Now, who's this? It's a John Hyatt song, isn't it? But I sort of know it via Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy did a lovely version of it with Bonnie Raitt. Anyway, Feels Like Rain. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please stay safe, everybody. I really appreciate this. I'm doing this every week, and you're sticking with me, which is wonderful. So, thank you very much. Down here, the river meets the sea. And in the sticky heat, I feel you open up to me. Love comes out of nowhere, just like a hurricane, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. Underneath the stars, lying next to you, I'm wondering who you are and how do you do. Clouds roll in across the plain, and the wind howls out your name, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. Batten down the hatches to keep your heart out on your sleeve. A little bit of stormy weather, that's no reason for you to leave. Just stay here, baby, in my arms. Let it wash away the pain, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. It feels like rain. Rain. And it feels like rain. Thank you, and thanks for tuning in, and stay safe, everybody. Good night.